woke up this morning with another one of my DIY ideas. So we took an early trip to Home Depot to get some supplies. I watched numerous amount of videos on how to do this because I was trying to price them. I was going to actually purchase it, but when I saw how much these things cost, and I almost hit the process button in the cart, and I changed my mind. I said, no. I'm going to try and make it. It looks pretty simple. And I've made a lot of things in the past, so I know I could do this. So, in this video, you'll see me try to put my own distressed DIY barnwood table together. Today, I'm going to attempt to build myself a distressed console table. I have priced them out, and I considered purchasing it, but there's no way I'm spending that kind of money for that when I could think I can make it. In fact, I know I can make one for the little area that I want to put it in. Right here is where I want to put it. I sold the one that was there. It was black just like the mirror, and I'll probably change that out to match this. But here, I went to Home Depot this morning and bought some supplies. I didn't realize that when I go to buy wood to have it cut down, I have to buy the entire piece. So I have all this extra wood here, which I'm sure I'll figure something to do with it. However, I had it cut to 32 inches. What I had there before was 36. So 32 would be perfect for this little, all right now. 32 would be perfect for this little section right here. So I have to sand it, distress it. I had my wood pieces cut to 30, everything is 32 inches. 32 inches on the board, 32 inches on the legs. So what I'm gonna have to do now is go get some sandpaper. I might work in my living room because it's too hot to do anything in the garage. But any sanding and cutting will be done in the garage, of course. Okay, so I gotta figure this out and see what I come up with. Wish me luck. I'm out here in my garage. I already cut my pieces for the table. And then I'm gonna have to sand them down. I have to do angle cuts for 4 legs. Then I'm gonna try and distress this wood. And then right now I'm doing all the sanding. And then I'll take it inside and try to assemble it. But for right now, I'm gonna do as much as I can before it gets too hot. And my gloves. Yeah, as I was saying, I was looking to buy one of these distressed looking consoles, but when I priced them, they were way too much, way too expensive. And looking at the construction of it, I figured I can do my own. I had to get my better half involved at some point because I wasn't sure how to do these. And thing is, I want to try to sand. Oh, I took my mask off because I'm out here sanding. Darn it. Put the damn mask back on. Gotta wash my hair because I know it's full of sawdust. Because you should have seen the mess that it made just doing these cuts. Be right back. Okay, I need to hydrate. I want to put whew. I heard COVID was picking up again. That's why I wear a mask every time I go out. I actually have a palm sander somewhere, but I didn't feel like getting up looking for it, so I just grabbed this and started doing it by hand. I do not know what I'm doing. And when I cut these legs with my miter saw at a 45, I don't think, it's not even 45-degree angle. When I cut the angle, I should have cut the other side of it, the bottom part of it, at an angle as well, the opposite direction, so that when the legs lay on the ground, they can lay flat. And you'll see why I said that. Now this big piece here, I need to beat it up. I do have a palm sander, as I said, and I'm going to do some more sanding on that. But right now I just want to construct it, put it together, and then I'll go from there. As you can see, I'm trying to fit how I want to put those legs, because this is a smaller table compared to the ones that I've seen on the websites, because I want it to fit exactly that little area coming in the front door, because I do not have an entryway. I just have a little spot where I put a mirror and a little table so I can walk out the door, you know, or set my keys and stuff down when I come in or whatever. So yeah, as you can see, I'm trying different ways. What I'm attempting to do now is set this thing up so that I can do pocket holes. Now the last time I did pocket holes is when I did the little room divider between the bedroom and the office, and of course I don't quite remember, so it's going to be a hit and miss here, because I bought some longer screws because this is some thicker boards. And yeah, see, I'm not sure. I should have just read the instructions. Anyway, I figured it out and got it done. But as I said, I messed up on the legs, at the bottom part of the legs, which means I got up early in the morning, and rather than go outside, well, it was too early, and cut the bottom of the legs, when I realized I made a mistake, because I was watching some more YouTube videos, DIY videos on how to do this, and realized that I should have put an angle on the bottom part of those legs. So I came here and tried to hand saw it with my, what they call I call it the Japanese saw. It's a real fine saw. I forgot the name of it, but most people call it the Japanese saw. And I tried to do it by hand, which I did cut them, but I kind of screwed them up, as you'll see. But I worked it out. I went to Home Depot the next day and bought some feet to put underneath it, but the more I look at it, I realized tomorrow is Monday. Today is August the 6th. So tomorrow we're going to go to Home Depot. I am going to go ahead and purchase some more wood, and I'm going to do the legs over the correct way. Because even though it's fine, it's supposed to be distressed, and you know, it's not supposed to be perfect, it's still bothering me, so I have to redo it. Now that I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing. I really can't classify this as a tutorial, because like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. This is my first. Now if I do another one, because I do have plenty of wood out there, I might decide to make it over again, and then I would do a tutorial. But there's quite a few on YouTube. But this is just me showing you one of my other endeavors of DIY. Now that I've done my pocket holes, I'm going to try to assemble the legs together, excuse me. As you can see, I'm using some wood glue. I've already marked off exactly where I want to place the legs. I poured too much glue there, so I'm starting off with the wood glue. I'm putting the screws in and hold it straight. And of course I used the wrong screws because I forgot and didn't read instructions. So thank goodness I did purchase longer screws. Now here I am trying to figure out now, what did I do wrong? Because this is not something I do often, so I don't quite remember. So I decided to make the adjustments so I can use the longer screws, and I finally got it done. Gotta sit down, it's tired, back hurts. I'm going to shut up now and just let you watch me try to put this thing together. I got up this morning and I went to Home Depot again. I got a wire brush attachment, as you can see on the drill, so that I can scuff it up. Because watching some of the videos, that's what they did. So I decided to go get myself one. So I'm taking a hammer, the chisel, anything to beat it up, bang it up. But at some point I'm going to have to get my palm sander and go outside, because I want to round off those corners and do a lot more, you know, to it. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and do as much as I can, and then probably sometime next week I will do, because I also purchased some wood conditioner. That's another thing they suggested, so I won't see all the knots when I try to do a stain on it, which I'm going to practice with some of the stains I have in the garage to see if I get the right color that I want. As you can see, I'm just making a mess in my living room. I didn't make too big of a mess, but it's too hot out there in that garage. It is 3-degree weather out there now. So cleaning up I have no problem doing, because I like to clean. So it's more comfortable in here with the air conditioner. So here I'm trying to tap some of the legs, but actually I'm going to take it to the garage next week and just do some damage to it. This is the result of what I was talking about when I didn't cut the bottom portion so the feet could lay flat to the floor. These are the days I cherish every moment. I won't take my life for granted. Please don't ever change. Won't stop until we own it. After staring at it overnight, just kept looking at it, it just wasn't looking right to me. So I decided to look at some of my inspirations, and that's when I decided what was missing was this. Even though it looks better on the longer table, this little mini version needed something else. So I decided to go ahead and cut some more pieces and put them in. And I could have done the pocket holes, but I got lazy and I decided just to use some wood screws and just drill it in from the side and countersink them. Then I can go back over it and wood putty it and, you know, sand it. The idea is distressed. It's supposed to be distressed barnwood, homemade. It's not a perfect piece of furniture, in other words. 'Cause baby, I'm falling, yeah, I'm falling for you. Little lumpy bumpy here, which I had him fix it. So I went to try and hang. I changed the mirror, and the mirror I had up there had just one little hook on the back, so I could just hook it to the nail. But the other one has those two, which I tried to do it that way. That wasn't working, so I tied some rope behind it. And then I'll just hook it on to this.
Each other's best friends. Yeah, and now we go our separate pathways, but your heart's still in mine. Yeah, and maybe we could try it next week again, but I don't wanna think we're toxic, but who cares?
Some of this wall texture, orange peel onto it. Let me get the guard because I want to break on my door.
But everything I see still reminds me of you. Back of all your things, the memories of when I kissed you. Remember when we used to say to each other, we belong together, me and you forever.
As you will see, I hung the mirror too high, which I'm going to fix later on. And here, where it's a little lumpy, the other mirror kind of covered that. Now, when they cut that wall, that opening out, cut a big piece of drywall out to fix the electrical wire to put the fixture outside the door, he put the same drywall back. So, my hubby tried to patch it up with joint compound. Problem is, I didn't sand that good enough, so I'm going to paint this wall again soon. So I'm just going to go ahead, leave it alone, put something there to camouflage that for the time being. I still have to touch up the orange peel with paint that I did, but I just hung the mirror up there just to see. And yeah, I definitely have to sand that down. But in the meantime, between time, also the little table. There it is. Just a minute. Let me fix this. To fit right there in that spot, it had to be 32 inches. Because you see, I don't have an entryway. And then the mirror looks a little higher than I really would like it to be. I could probably drop it down. Maybe I will. I'm just tired right now, so I don't want to mess with nothing else for today. Probably sometime during the week I'll come back, touch up the wall with some paint, because to paint that entire wall is going to be a massive undertaking for me. But main thing, I want to go ahead and finish that table by distressing it a little bit more and putting a little stain on it, trying to make it look more weathered. I kind of like the color, and I do have some more pieces out there that I could actually make another table, because this is my first one. So I could go back and make another one. I could make a foot bench, put it lower in my bed at the foot of my bed, or I can't say sofa table because my sofa is up against the wall. This is a small space. Or make one for somebody, or make them and sell them, I don't know. But yeah, this is the first one. And I don't know why, because it's short, it looks kind of weird to me. Because the longer ones seem to look a lot better with the same, you know, design. But it's okay. It beats the kind of money that these things cost to make your own. It's really not that difficult if you have, you know, the fortitude, the energy to deal with that. As you can see, the feet, because I didn't know what I was doing when I did the cuts on the mining saw. So when I cut the part up here at a 45, stop it, camera, stop. 45, I should have did the feet, the bottom part, also at the opposite angle. That way it could lay flush to the ground. But what I did this morning after watching videos, I went back there in the back, being lazy, because I didn't want to have to take it apart to cut it. And if I cut it, it's going to be shorter than what I want. Now, I could, and I almost did when I went to the hardware store this morning. I started to buy some more wood. And I could have actually went ahead and got some more, unscrew this, and do another one. But it's okay for now. And once I dress it up and put the little accessories up there, it probably won't be that noticeable. What I ended up doing was adding some more pieces to it. In the front and the back and the sides, I cut some more because I had some thinner piece wood left over from when I did the flat wall, and I screwed it underneath. And give you a close-up. Of course, I have to, you know, putty all those up. You know, more than likely, knowing me, I'm probably going to end up doing this over. But under there, you see where I added the boards underneath there just to give it a little bit more embellishment. And I even considered about putting a cross piece across the back, but yeah, I'm done for now. It would probably look good with a bottom as well, but the reason I didn't do that because I wanted to be able to put stuff underneath it, like this big giant vase that I've had for years. It sits on a stand, but I removed the stand, and it probably could fit under there with the stand. However, yeah, at this point I'm going to leave it alone for now, but I more than likely will probably change the legs and stuff, and of course I have to stain it. So when that's done, I will do another video to show you what it looks like then. Please don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell so you'll know that I upload another video. I need all your help and support because I'm trying to get my first 1,000 subscribers. Recap, this entire project cost me $41 and some change. Now the tables, if you look them up, like Pottery Barn, Wayfair, Amazon, any of those, it's going to be over $100, and some of them run from $100 up to $2,000 depending. That is insane. So for $41 and some change, I made my own table. I have extra pieces of wood out in the garage, so if I want to make a bigger table or just continue doing this, maybe sell it one day, I don't know. But yeah, I had all the tools and everything else, so we didn't, we didn't have to buy anything, just the material, and that was it. So I'm not done. As I said, I'm going to possibly maybe do the legs over or try thinner legs. I'm going to go to Home Depot in the morning and look at some more wood and see if I can make the legs just a little bit smaller, not so thick, because that table is small. Or I might leave it alone, but stay tuned and see what I come up with. All right, see you all soon. Bye.